gets the egg. We all know this story. And so life, physical life, manifests. But the egg cell is 1,000 times bigger than the sperm cell. So in that you have to grasp, it is not the egg cell that the sperm cell is getting, but it is what is within the egg cell. Feminine spirit that is in that egg cell that sperm cell is getting. And so the egg cell is the space for these two, the body or the world. And so you have two spirits in one body. This is where you get marriage, things like this, from these two spirits becoming one. So in science it's told how it's told, but now I'm giving you a more in-depth understanding as the ancients did. And so I want you guys to grasp, within that egg cell, that bloody womb, you know, that hell that's pushed out every 28 days. So within that egg cell, you have a feminine spirit subjected to that death within that egg cell. And so that is her space. And you have the masculine spirit, which is the sperm cell, that sacrifices himself, so to say, falling into that bond with her. And so the egg cell, which is the body or the world, which it becomes, this is how you get those two spirits intertwined within that egg cell. And so when conception happens, you have a single cell organism within the egg cell. And so that is them, those two spirits. And so they are baptized by the Christ, which is the body. And I want you guys to grasp, because this is very important. This is that whole twin flames thing that you guys may have heard. This is how that starts. So your birth or your conception is so much more than you can perceive. But I want you guys to try and grasp, before physical bodies all was one, masculine and feminine, all one in together. And so one fell because of their pride. And this is Lilith. So you have to grasp. And so Lilith is the feminine spirit in the egg cell, subjected to death in 28 days. This is before bodies. So you have to grasp, the egg cell provides the space for her. And so it's just her in there. And her legions being all other cells within that womb. And so you have to grasp, this is the first fall. When a girl reaches puberty and her amygdala shrinks, and 1/3 of the brain cells, the gray matter, is pruned away or falls away. And this sparks the first period. And so, as I said, within that egg cell, so you have that feminine spirit in her legions, subjected to death. And so after that, you have another fallen from the masculine side of the all. And so this is the sperm cell, which is the spirit, falls into that bloody hell, goes into that egg cell. And it is not the egg cell that it is making a union with, but it is that feminine spirit within. This is why you are a dual being, meaning two-sided, feminine and masculine. Now don't think male and female, but think what masculine is. think what feminine is. Masculine being, the ego, the proud. Feminine being, the humbled, the meek. And so you have to grasp the sperm cell goes into that egg cell. And those two spirits, which are now subjected to death, become one in the Christ, which is the body. And so through that, they get a chance to be redeemed. Meaning, if no sperm cell went in that bloody hell, or egg went in that bloody egg cell, the egg cell would have been pushed out. Finito. If there was no woman there when that man ejaculated them sperm cells out, finito. So they both save one another. Positive energy, negative energy, masculine energy, feminine energy. So they need one another. Less, because of that reason,